Welcome back, guys. Here we have a really cool video. We're gonna see the top 10 Disney stars where they are now since they left the Disney show. Let's go check it out. Give this video a big huge thumbs up, and thank you for 252,000 subscribers. That is honestly insane. And here we go. I saw Ashley Tisdale on the thumbnail. I know she made a YouTube video a couple weeks ago that I really liked, and Miss Mojo.
We used to see them on our TVs every day.
Yeah, what is London Tipton doing?
See them at all.
I like a challenge, and you are one big challenge.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks
Orlando
for the
Bloom.
top 10 Disney Channel stars. Where are they now?
No! Why?
Jackson.
Why?
For this list, we'll be taking a look at past Disney Channel
That's so
stars that
Raven.
seemingly dropped off the face of the earth after their shows ended. They
Liz
may
McGuire.
or may not still be working in show
Emily
business,
Osment.
but either way, these stars aren't as easy to track down as they used to be. So as much as we might miss characters like Hannah Montana,
I do miss
Miley
that show.
Cyrus is clearly off the table since that girl is everywhere these days.
Yeah, she's killing it.
Number 10, Annalisa Vanderpool.
I had the biggest crush on her when I was a kid. I still have a crush on her. Don't tell anybody.
Most people who see Annalisa immediately think of Chelsea Daniels, Raven Baxter's best
Chelsea
friend on
Daniels.
That's So Raven.
Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Hey, three amigos.
Yeah, the three blind mice! Well, that's not really fair because you guys took all the good ones.
That's because
Yeah,
the Disney show was her
that's
only
not
main role on
fair.
television, and she hardly had any film credits. In fact, you're more likely to find her on stage, since she has more theater credits than film and television roles combined.
She's a good singer, though, apparently. Not apparently, for
In
real.
2011, 4 years after the end of That's So Raven, she appeared on Shake It Up, another Disney Channel show, which reminded fans
That's
how much
awesome.
they missed Chelsea.
We're huge fans.
Thank you.
She was talking to me.
No, she was talking to me.
No, she was talking to me.
Luckily for them, with news that a That's So Raven sequel is in the works, she just might return to our TVs sometime soon.
That's insane. That's recent, too, because, Raven just, dyed her hair recently. That's the Raven spinoff?
Yeah, other stuff goes on besides cooking, you know, but...
Yeah, we watch old episodes of ourselves and saying, oh, remember when we had jobs?
Number 9, Brenda Song.
Oh, hey, London, your advice actually worked.
Duh. What advice?
Duh.
This Disney Channel alum starred in her first Disney project at the age of 12 in The Ultimate Christmas Present.
I watched
followed
that.
a few years later by 2 more classic Disney movies, Stuck in the Suburbs and Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior.
Wendy Wu.
It seems like Brenda would be known as a TV film star, but most people associate her with London Tipton. the
Oh, yeah,
fat
London
rich girl
Tipton.
from the Sweet Life franchise.
London
She played
Tipton
that
is so
character
great.
For 6 years after all.
Are you familiar with the gear shift?
You mean the Prindle?
When the Sweet
Park
Life
reverse
project ended,
neutral
Brenda decided to mostly stick with television,
printer.
aside from a big screen role here or there. You can thus find her in shows like Scandal and New Girl, and the new medical drama Pure Genius,
Whoa.
which premiered in October 2016.
Give me 30 seconds and permission to map your entire body, and I'm gonna give you a plastic action figure of yourself. How would you like to be immortalized,
Okay.
Dr. Wallace?
Number 8, Christy Carlson Romano.
Now
Ah.
imagine,
That was Even Stevens' sister.
If I devoted all my time and energy not to
That's Shia
schoolwork
LaBeouf.
or the betterment of society, but to making your life as miserable, pathetic, and inconsequential as I possibly could.
Christy
She's
was
so
pretty
mean,
busy during
man.
her days working
She
for
made
the
me
Disney
cry as a
Channel.
kid.
She played Ren, Lewis's perfectionist older sister on Even Stevens, voiced the badass crime-fighting Kim Possible on the
Ah.
animated show of the same name, and appeared in fan-favorite Disney film Cadet Kelly, all during the 2000s.
I'm sorry. Did I accidentally snatch this ratty old thing away from you?
Since then, her work hasn't been nearly as intense, but she still shows up in the occasional TV show, movie, or Broadway show. Meanwhile, she and her husband announced they were expecting a baby in 2016.
We're having a
She's
dog.
really pretty.
We do. We're circling a couple, but we're gonna keep that close to the vest.
She's really pretty.
Number 7, Adam Lamberg.
And I get to be the
Oh,
low-key
this guy,
best
Gordo.
friend that nobody notices.
Gordo.
Nothing. It's just that this will be another one of those parties where everyone's drooling over Ethan and I'm just a footnote.
Who could help falling in love with Lizzie's nerdy best friend Gordo? Well, other than Lizzie, who was clueless about his crush on her for most of the series, he was funny, smart, and a good friend.
I think I may like my best friend as more than a friend.
What? Do I have something in my face?
You're perfect.
Unfortunately, when Lizzie McGuire ended,
so
Gordo, or
cute.
should we say Adam Lamberg, the actor who played him, all but disappeared. He starred in 2 more projects after that, but as of 2008, Adam has been completely off the grid, choosing instead to pursue his education.
I would rather impress the ladies with what's in my mind than what's in my wallet.
That's deep.
He also got a job at the Irish Arts Center in New York City. It's unfortunate that we probably won't be seeing him in anything anytime soon. But maybe that's for the best, since he'll always be Gordo to us anyway.
Because there's no
Always Gordo, man.
More fun to be.
Always.
You've got smarter.
Yeah, well, I was including myself in that.
Freaking love Gordo.
Number 6, David Henry.
Recently, Selena and David like hung out and they were talking about like a spin-off for Wizards of Waverly Place.
We're ready for the big synchronized robot event.
Play.
Some people forget that David Henry was part of the Disney Channel well before Wizards of Waverly Place began in 2007.
Yeah, he was.
Before that, he played the recurring role of Corey's other best friend Larry on That's So Raven.
I'm so worried about him. He hardly comes out of his shell anymore.
Of course, most people remember him as the nerdy wizard Justin Russo. Because
Justin
this time he had a main
Russo,
role,
Alex
and the
Russo.
show did last for 5 years, even spawning a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie.
Why do we have to do everything the way you do magic?
You mean perfectly?
I mean annoyingly.
There's a right way to do things, and that's the way I like to do them.
He's also famous for playing Ted Mosby's
Yeah.
son in How I Met Your Mother. Having filmed the show's final scene years in advance, David knew how the series would end long before it aired. While he's had a couple film roles since then, none of them compared to his Disney Channel characters.
No, Zeke, we gotta do this.
Come
I
on,
don't want to end
Zeke.
up the male equivalent of chicks with cats.
Jeez.
I have a cat. We gotta do this now.
Number 5, Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Just once, would it kill you to behave?
Yes.
These adorable twins ruled the Disney Channel for years with their hit show,
Oh, I
The
remember
Sweet
that.
Life
That
of
was
Zack
funny.
and Cody, which was followed immediately by its spin-off series, The Sweet Life on Deck, and a film to wrap up their story.
You're becoming me.
I never knew there was a
I wanna be
movie.
you.
What?
I wanna be me.
Since 2011, the brothers have been mostly AWOL, save for the accidental release of Dylan's nudes, to which both he and his brother had the best reactions to on Twitter. Dylan has since found a job as a general manager of New York's First Meadery, and is just enjoying life with his model girlfriend.
Hey.
Cole, meanwhile, decided to return from his acting hiatus and began playing Jughead in the live-action TV series Riverdale, which is based on the Archie comics and premiered on the CW in early 2017.
That's dope, man. I used to read like Archie comics, and like that's like based off of Archie. I never knew that. I'm gonna go check that out. That's dope, man. I'm gonna go check that
Number
out.
4, Orlando Brown.
You so smart, you
Yeah.
get S and D's, and your grade so low, man, you get stray Z's. I may be stuck sitting through spit and spray, but it don't really matter, cause I'ma get an A.
Orlando is best known for playing one of Raven's best friends on That's So Raven, and for voicing characters on not one, but 2 animated Disney shows,
True.
The Proud Family and Fillmore.
You're right, Ingrid. Unless everybody pitches in to stop it, that's just how it's gonna be. I guess as long as we're doing our part, that's all we can do.
He is one of many Disney stars to try breaking into the music scene as well, but obviously that didn't work out too well.
I called you just to say, hey babe, I'm coming home.
His most notable role since Disney has been his recent part in Straight Outta Compton, but people are more likely to talk about his arrests, related to an alleged assault on his girlfriend and possession of drugs, as well
Wow,
as several
Orlando
DUIs.
Brown.
With talk of a That's So
Disappointed.
Raven spin-off in the works, maybe Orlando can reprise his role and turn his life back around in the process. Number 3, Emily Osment.
Right next to that melted ice cream cone. Ooh, girl, you are in the zone.
After spending years playing Miley Stewart's best friend on Hannah Montana, Emily Osment stepped out of her role as sidekick and started taking leading roles of her own. This includes the Disney Channel movie Dadnapped and the drama film
Dadnapped,
which is about a girl's harrowing experience with social media.
Ah.
Oh, it's too late.
That's so
She
messed
also
up,
branched
man.
out into a music career and released her own album in 2010. Over the next years,
Good for her.
Emily acted in a few not-so-great films, but she eventually returned to television where she had small but memorable roles on shows like 2.5 Men and Mom. She would also take on the lead role in the sitcom Young and Hungry, which has been renewed for its 5th season.
So I did win Top Chef, and I don't have any awards. Heck, I don't even have a boyfriend. But you know what I do have? Lots and lots of debt.
Number 2, Ashley Tisdale.
So
She's still killing
completely
it.
reorganized the candy display. Now tell me, what draws your
Ah.
eye? You do, sweet thing. Please, some of this candy is older than you.
The bubbly blonde simultaneously played the cute candy girl at the Tipton Hotel on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, while
Tipton,
stealing our
Mr.
parts
Mosby.
as Sharpay Evans, the
High School
spotlight
Musical.
hog from the High School Musical.
That was huge.
I need something inspiring to help me get along. I need a little fabulous. Is that so
I freaking love High School Musical.
Fans may not have seen Ashley's face around much after that, but they certainly heard her voice,
Candace.
as she spent the next 8 years voicing Candace on yet another Disney show, the animated Phineas and Ferb.
I look and say there's
Phineas.
a massive thing Phineas and Ferb built right in front of me, but every time you look, you always say,
I see it.
there it is. I see it. Right on cue. Wait, what? Come again?
Though she had a few on-screen roles in the mid-2010s, she's also been spending a lot of time behind the scenes as executive producer on projects like Young and Hungry, a sitcom that stars fellow Disney star Emily
Good for her,
Osment.
man.
Don't do that. Don't do what? Kiss my ass. Oh, no, I wouldn't. I mean, I couldn't. I mean, you should talk now.
Number 1, Hilary Duff.
I will run for
What is Hilary Duff doing? Like, I don't know.
class president.
I don't know.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
We loved her as Lizzie McGuire and in Cadet Kelly. And for about a year or two post-Disney,
Cinderella
Hilary
Story.
continued to appear in a few popular family movies. But after the flop that was Material Girls, which she co-starred in alongside her sister, her popularity began to dwindle.
If you could just help me this eensy-weensy little bit.
Her look changed, and she was no longer the cute, quirky girl fans fell in love with. In 2015,
I know, I
following
fell in
the
love with
filing of
her.
divorce from her husband, Hilary appeared on Ellen with blue hair and talked about her new album. Since then, she starred in the underrated comedy drama series Younger. It isn't easy to fight your way back into the spotlight and into the hearts of old fans, but
She's
if anyone
pretty.
can do it, it's Hilary.
Damn, girl. If I didn't know you, I'd be impressed.
I definitely want you on my marketing team.
Do you agree with our list?
C-.
I completely agree with the list. These are like the top 10 iconic Disney shows when I was like a kid. Like Zack and Cody, Hannah Montana, Lizzie McGuire, even Stevens, like the old school shows. I really miss them, and that's really good. Like they're all doing stuff, except for Gordo. But Gordo's like doing like his education. Like they're all like doing whatever they want to do, and like I'm happy for them, and that is awesome. And yeah, want to see the full link videos in the description down below. And if you want me to react to any of your videos, leave me a comment down below with your video and I will go check it out. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for all your support, as always, and peace.